Hello, my name is Tony Beers, and this is Movie Grades.
And just like the movies, we play out our last scene.
Hey everybody, Tony Beers here again, and I've got Jay
How's it going?
and Robin here, and we're going to do another three-person review for you. And this time, it's on a fan film called Detroit Ghostbusters, and I just wanted to say before we begin that we've had a lot of Ghostbusters stuff in Toxic Pop this year. I mean, this summer I interviewed the Northeast Ohio Ghostbusters at Free Comic Book Day at Reps. Other Toxic Pop members, Jay, Tyler, and Russell, they went to Wizard World, Ohio, in Columbus, and they got to meet Ernie Hudson, which is a really cool experience for them. In fact, we're going up to Detroit Fan Fair, where I forget his name right now, but one of the guys that did the voice for Egon in the Real Ghostbusters cartoon is going to be up there. And in fact, the directors and stars of Detroit Ghostbusters, they'll be there too, so look for them there. So we'll just have a ton of Ghostbusters stuff this year and Toxic Pop. Just wanted to say that.
Who are you gonna call?
Yeah.
Apparently we're calling Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
And ironically enough, this is in October.
Yes,
yeah.
When during Halloween with all the ghosts
yes.
and stuff like that. Detroit Ghostbusters. It's a fan film. It's on YouTube. We'll put a link in the description. And it's only a half hour long. So we're going to keep this review as short as we can. Start with Jay. What do you think, Jay?
I think the special effects were good in it. For being a fan film, what's her name? Kim Howard?
Yeah.
Worked really hard on the special effects. They looked really good. The story was Ghostbusters. Story was really good. I did like it. I mean, like I said, it was short. I mean, but it was good. There were some funny moments in it that were pretty good, like when people freaked out when the ghosts come back. The actors involved in it, they did their parts well. So that's about it.
Okay. Robin?
Well, we know a couple of the actors on there. Terrence
Yes.
Cover and Mike Hammer.
Yeah.
They're good friends of ours. And everyone did their jobs real well, especially Boober.
Yeah, the ghost boober.
Yeah.
The effects were really, really outstanding. Kim Howard really did an excellent job overall with this.
I was to say, I was also impressed. The proton packs looked good, and the PK meter and all that
Oh,
stuff.
the props did too.
Yeah.
It felt like a legit offshoot of the Ghostbusters. Instead of just New York, now we got Detroit.
Yeah.
And it's like they're starting to branch out.
Exactly. And okay, I guess it's my turn now. And,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like the special effects, like we were saying, is really good for the extremely low budget. I'm sure that they had. I believe I might be wrong about this, but I believe the PKE meter and the trap, the ghost trap. I believe those were purchased from Mattel. I think Mattel only make those props that you can buy. They're kind of expensive, so. But
With the lights and everything on it?
yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Wow.
You go online, you can find them.
Wow.
Find them out there. I think they're like $200 a
I was
piece.
gonna say those had like lights and made noises and everything.
Mhm.
They were really cool.
There was though another. I forget what I think they called it the digital PKE meter or something like that. But that was special effects that they did themselves. I know that. Like they had like a green screen on I don't know, some kind of Game Boy system or something like that. But so that was really well done. That was made by them, and I believe also the PAX was made by them. I'm not completely 100% sure on that, but you can go online and you can find out places where you can go to make your own PAX and PKA meters and stuff like that. And like I said, I interviewed the East Ohio Ghostbusters, and they make their own packs too. And the costumes were good too. I mean, they had the Ghostbusters uniforms, which you can also make yourselves. you could go to they told me you could go to like a army supply store, and their flight suits is what they are. That you can buy. So the special effects were really good for their low budget. It's just as good as what professional filmmakers did 20 years ago.
I agree.
So,
Oh yeah.
the acting, as we always say, we give this disclaimer that they are low budget, independent filmmakers. So the acting's not the highest quality. They're not gonna, like I always say, they're not gonna win an Oscar anytime soon. But for what they did were pretty good. I mean, we've seen all the actors in the stuffs before from these low budget, Detroit area made movies.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we've seen Terrence Cover and Michael Kamer and Angela Roberts, I think her name. I can't remember. Well, we've seen them all before, and they all do a decent job. At worst, it's a decent job. I mean, none of them are really bad. I would like to point out that Terrence Cover, he's all in most of these that I've seen, and he's a good guy. I like him. I have to say, this ain't his best I've seen him in. I think the best I've seen him in was probably the one we saw before.
Cosmos Local.
Cosmos
Yeah,
Local.
I was gonna say that he seemed like he had better. I don't know, his role was better. I would say. I think
His role, that's probably what it is he was better at that role. This one, he kind of plays a nervous,
an overexcited techno whiz.
Exactly.
That's what I would call him.
Exactly. And he's got a little bit of Anakin Skywalker in him.
Yeah,
like,
a little bit.
Yippee!
Yeah, I like to blow stuff up. Yeah.
But that all brings me to another point. That the only I guess it's kind of a nitpick or a bad thing I could say about this film is maybe it's too much like the Ghostbusters, because what I'm trying to say is that each character is similar to like an original Ghostbusters character. Like Terrence, his character was much like Dan Aykroyd's character,
Ray Stantz.
was really the excited nerd, I guess you could say. And Kimberly herself is much like Egon.
Yeah.
And I guess that just leaves Mike's character as kind of like Peter Venkman character. So they're different in but they're similar in their own way. And I just like to say I'd like to have a little bit more of a difference there. If guys know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I mean, they're almost too much like Ghostbusters. I don't want to.
Well, that's why it's called a fan film, though.
Right.
I mean, I don't know if you've ever watched any Star Wars fan films. There's a lot of essence of other characters from the Star Wars universe in the characters of some of these fan films. I can see what you mean as far as that goes, but it's a fan film, so they're kind of paying their tribute to those characters from the Ghostbusters universe. Mm-hmm. So you're gonna. Like I said, I've seen a lot of fan films, and you have that essence in. But I mean, I can agree with you. Maybe next, they ever did another one or another. They would add another character. Maybe it could be a combination of Winston and who did Rick Moranis play?
Lewis.
Maybe there would be a guy like that, like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, but I do like the fact that they took it in the direction they did. Like, if they ever make a Ghostbusters 3, cross your fingers. Hopefully they do before.
I heard it's a done deal.
We'll see, but before the original Ghostbusters get too old, they're going in a direction like I would like to see them. I would like to see a passing of the torch film. In other words, like they did here, which they're kind of franchising the Ghostbusters name. They're putting them in cities like Detroit and other cities like that. So I like that they did that. Other than remaking Ghostbusters, I don't want to see a remake. I mean, our friend Lupe, that's what he says. He wants to see a remake.
I don't want to see a remake. They got too many remakes now.
Yeah.
My problem is, and I think we've had numerous conversations with this. They need some new blood in Hollywood. They need new blood. They need new ideas because they don't have any anymore.
No.
They have none. I mean, anything you see anymore is a remake.
finish up here, so we'll get our final grades. Jay?
I think it was for being a fan film for Ghostbusters. I think it was an A. I mean, had everything.
An A.
Yeah, I give it an A because it had all the elements of the Ghostbusters in it, and I mean, if you're a fan of those kind of things, I think they were spot on with that. I mean, and I love the props. I thought the props were great and the special effects, so I'll give it an A. Like I said, that's a different scale, so.
Right. Robin?
Yeah, we got these on a different scale, all right. Like Jay said, the props were really good. CG, the special effects were good too. The acting was a little questionable, but it all works. The little gags that were in there, those all worked. However, I'm not too high on it like you, but I'm giving it a B+.
Okay.
Pretty close. Yeah, and like you guys are saying, I mean, this is no question a Ghostbusters movie. If you're a Ghostbusters fan, most likely you'll like this because it has everything a Ghostbusters movie needs in it. It has the scary ghosts. Well, not really scary, but the ghosts, the humor. Yeah, I mean, you can easily tell that these people, probably Kimberly most of all, has passion for Ghostbusters. You can tell
that comes right out.
Because she's a fan. Well, they're all supposedly fans, and we all like Ghostbusters, right?
Yep.
So,
Yes.
I would have to say, I have some small complaints about it. It's not perfect, of course. No movie is. So, I think I would give it a B, a nice solid B. That's good. I think that's deserving of it. So yeah, I'll put a link in the description so you can click on it and check it out and see for yourself. And I hope you do, because I think it's pretty good for a Ghostbusters fan film. And
I'm Jason Case.
RK Stud.
And I'm Tony Beers, and I'll see you next time. Toxic Pop has a new Facebook page. Like it to see pictures and keep informed about our upcoming events and videos. A link is in the description. Go to www.facebook.com/toxicpop1.